Hello, welcome to this YouTube channel. Today we're going to learn on how to simplify indices. Alright, so let's see. This is the equation that we have. Okay, okay. If you look at this equation, you can see there are few variables and also numbers put together at one particular numerator and also denominator. So how are we going to simplify this? Alright, so we start with this one first. Okay, look at this one carefully. We have the numbers, we have x, and also we have y. The same thing happens on your denominator. We have 3, x, and also y. And you can see x in your numerator, you have the power 2, y the power 5. The same thing happens here. Based from the properties that you have from your previous learning experience, you can see over here that once you have x and you have x over here, is actually quite similar, right? So meaning that you can manipulate the numbers, the power inside your x. The same thing happens for your y. Okay, so we start with your numbers first. Okay, to make it easier, you can just write 18 over 3. Okay, we try not to simplify that earlier. And then you have x. And you can see over here, if let's say I have x on your numerator, and then if I have x on my denominator, if I put this one over here, it's actually just like this, correct? Right? Because you have 1 over x and then you diminish your 1 over, now it becomes a power just like this. The same thing for your y, you have y 5, and then the same thing I did for your y at the bottom part. Okay, now in this case, you can see now we have x, one particular thing put together. The same thing happens for your y. And then I try to simplify this one. 18 over 3, of course, is as 6. And then I'm using my properties for indices. I have x, and the power now is, since it has the similar number, the similar x over here, and then my number now becomes 2. This one multiple, you multiply x with x, meaning that your power now becomes just a positive number. Okay. And then the same thing happens for your y. You plus them together. Okay. So in this case, when you have up until this point, you have 6. And then your x stays. 2 minus 4 is minus 2. And then y, 5 minus 1 is 4. So now you have it. If you want to make it more common, in a common term, you can put it like this. And then your x turns to this one. Okay, there you have it. So this is the end of our lesson. I hope you have a good time over here. I'll see you guys on the next lesson.